All right. Yes. We double dipping tonight. We double dipping tonight. We double dipping tonight. We live on Instagram. We about to go live on YouTube in a little bit. So y'all can join me over YouTube. What's up, KCB? XO, what up? BK, what up? As you are, what up? We on the double dip tip. Instagram and YouTube tonight. What's up, you saying? Hey, Sonny, where you been, ma? Afros. What's going on? Hey, Afro, what's up? Lizzie, what's up, Lizzie? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. There really ain't no sunshine when your senior's gone. Ain't no sunshine. Honor code, what up? Sonny, you need to holler at me, baby. For real, for real. Sweet November. Okay, Sweet November, what up? What up? What's up, sunshine? Abelis, what up? All the hitters is probably on Instagram, Senior. We gonna wait till everybody come in. I'm on Instagram right now. Soon, I'm just gonna be straight YouTube. So whatever you don't catch on Instagram, you're gonna have to go over to YouTube. What's up, Dolly with the T? Deja, what up? You got to go over to YouTube, and the channel is the IE Network. And we are starting off tonight by asking the question, where is Kelsey? Cardi for life, what up? We're also going to ask, is that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj rumored collaboration real? And would you be here for it? Would you be here for it? Cardi B went on a lot, or went on a long rant. I just finished checking it out. I wanted to check it out before I came and spoke on it. Keita, what's up, Keita? Keita G's over in the live chat. From the Choke No Joke, Truth Be Told All Day Every Day podcast. Everything I told y'all was playing out. I told y'all that it's going to have to end up going to court. And if it does, we're going to get a chance to hear Kylie Jenner speak if they feel as though her testimony is relevant. That's why I was telling people, if they don't feel as though her testimony is relevant, she's not going to go to court. But the only way that they will need Kylie's word as if is if this fight or argument literally started in her house and she was able to see something. Either Megan was acting irrational, Tori was acting irrational, Kelsey was acting irrational. Other than that, what's up, Bella London? Other than that, we're not going to see Kylie Jenner. People want to see her so bad. I don't, and I don't get it. I mean, I think people are looking for someone else to blame it on. They don't want to blame Megan. They don't want to blame Tori. So they want to drag Kylie into it somehow. That was 2, 3 hours earlier. What's up, Bella? That was 2, 3 hours earlier that night. The bodyguard is who we want to talk about. Let me tell something to Tory Lanez, and I saw this on the blog, and I totally agree with Spiller Sugar. Tory Lanez from this beginning, Megan's people came out and said it was you. Megan came out and said it was you. Kelsey immediately said, "Oh, I didn't shoot Megan. I wouldn't do anything like that, and I wasn't the one with the gun." So she pretty much threw you under the bus. But Tory act like he want to try to cover for everybody. Nigga. Nigga, you about to go to jail. You about to go to jail. No nonsense, what up? And you sitting here covering for bitches? Man, that bitch, I throw that bitch so far under the bus, you won't be able to see that hoe. I'm sorry, nigga. You better stop worrying about that fat ass and them big titties and worry about your fucking freedom. Fuck that hoe. She ain't trying to say nothing to clear Tory Lanez. He's still thinking about getting some pussy. Nigga, you ain't gonna get no pussy from nobody except your boyfriend Bubba if you don't get out of this fucking predicament you in. Tory's pissing me the fuck off, man. Tory's pissing me the fuck off. Megan came right out and said, "Since you so worried about it, that nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. You shot me." 501. Let me stop. So at 1501, so you worrying about right, but this Chelsea chick ain't saying nothing. She's sitting around. She see now that Tory Lanez is about to. Tory Lane got charged, right? If she is Tory's friend, she should came right out like, "Nah, I gotta say something now. That ain't what happened. That is not what happened." Nobody wants to say anything because of who is dealing in this case. It's Fed Nation. I don't even call them Rock Nation no more. Fed Nation. That's why everybody's scared and everybody going the other way. Because of Fed Nation. Right, but the thing is, Cardi for Life, he's already said something. That was my whole point. That was my whole point of when I made that video last week. And when people said, "Yo, do you think Tory just, do you have a problem with Tory making that record?" And I said, "No, I don't have a problem with Tory making the record. However, I wouldn't have said nothing. He should have kept that album or put out an album and not say nothing about Megan on it. Period. If he was going to put out music, just put out music and don't mention nothing about that incident. He only made it worse, in my opinion. He only made it worse. And you bringing in Rock Nation. Oh, I don't care if Shorty knows Jigga. Jigga's probably sitting down um, eating to, chow. What's that called? Tao pasta. Because you know they don't eat regular pasta. He probably sitting down eating vegetarian pasta. Like, did this guy say my name? Rewind. Hold on. Rewind that. Rewind that. I know this dude just didn't say my name. He should have let Jigga eat his vegetarian pasta. He did mention you, Jai. I don't even have to rewind that. I know my husband's name when I hear it. He said Jigga. He talking about you. Never would have brought that man's name into it. That man is Satan himself. You dealing with Lucifer. Lucifer, son of the morning. You dealing with Lucifer himself. And you gonna talk about you don't know a shorty, no Jigga, Rock Nation trying to set me up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I know it's people on your roster hating. Tori, man. Do you want to go to jail? Like, do you want your career to be over? What's up, sweet and sexy? What the deal? I mean, honestly, do you want your career to be over? Insane Bree, what up? Here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. Okay. This is the deal. If these dudes, right? If these dudes can have someone at the feds, right, working in their station, if this dude can have somebody that was an informant, hey Nessie, okay, Vanessa, you got my DM. If you have somebody that's an informant, right, running your channel, running your establishment, a former informant for the FBI, you know it's danger. You know it's danger. So this whole thing is not a good look. And it's not, I don't care about how, well, I understand. And Tori, I did see Tori uh, make a post or something saying, oh, charge is not convict. Tori, Tori, bro, I'm going to give you some advice. Just fall back, bro. until your court date. I have not seen one person. Everybody swears they want what's best for Tory, right? Everybody swear they want what's best for Tory. But then when they see him talking, everybody, that's right, Tory, let that man talk. No. You should not be telling him, yeah, Tory, that's right, talk. Tell that man to sit back and lay low until this court date. Rise and shine. Tell this dude to lay low. That's what he needs to be doing. Yeah, T.I. Where you at now, T.I.? Why ain't you jump in here telling this dude just to be quiet? Friday the 13th. Oh no. Oh no, his court date is not on a Friday. It's not a Friday, Keita. It's a Tuesday? I believe it's a Tuesday. So my thing is this. What's up, Sam? What's up, Sam? How you doing, baby? This is my thing. Where is Kelsey? Where is Kelsey? And let me tell you something. And Sam said stands with Tory. And that is a very interesting take because one thing that I have noticed with all the black woman thing, and I'm doing good, Sam, thank you for asking. With all the black woman thing and all of the, all of the protect black women, I see a lot of black women against Megan. I find that very interesting. I find that very interesting. Yep, I remember her mother and sister was upset at Megan. I remember that. I remember her saying, "Oh, yeah, she's not trustworthy, blah blah blah." But then Kelsey came out and was like, "Oh, they don't know what they're talking about. No nonsense. Happy birthday, no nonsense." I do remember that. But then I remember Megan coming out and saying, "Oh, they don't know what they're talking about." So then you got people saying that Kelsey may have did it. But then you got Tory running to Kelsey's defense and saying, "No, that's not true. She didn't do it." I'm like, nigga, why are you running to all these whole defenses? Say what happened. If you didn't do it, why does it matter if he talks? See, it's only going to hurt him if he did it. Him talking is not going to hurt him. So why are you going to come out on a record and say it wasn't you? Oh, I wasn't the wrong one that night. Well, then who the fuck was? Right, Sam, but how do you know for a fact she's not telling the truth? Okay, Keita. Okay, Keita. I was asking other people this question, right? When they say Megan lied from the beginning, what was her lie? Because I'm asking people from the beginning. She said someone shot her, or she was a victim, or whatever. So what was her lie? So Kelsey grabbed the gun, but Kelsey said she didn't shoot Megan, and Tori came and said she didn't shoot her either. That he shot her, but we don't know if she says that. If she said that Tori shot her, right? Um, how do we know she's lying? That's my thing. I'm looking at her sideways. She told 3-1 she got cut on glass. 2, she got shot in one foot. Then she got shot in both foot. So here's my thing. Everyone says, well, if he shot you, why would you get back in the car? Right? But then you have people saying, oh, Megan was beating up Tory and used it as self defense. Well, if that was the case, why did Tory let her get back in the car? So you can say it both ways. Even if it was off the ricochet, he should get in trouble. Because he had no business with a loaded gun in his car. So the only way I'm giving Tory Lanez a pass is if he didn't do anything. Right. Um, right, but Sam, all of these women celebrities, then you're not gonna really find any women celebrities that are a role model. Because all of these women rappers, all of these women singers, they all have over sexual uh, personalities and personas. All of them. All of them. So we ain't gonna have no role models. And black women, they really ain't doing nothing more than white women are doing. But the white women don't get the flack. Only the Kardashians. That's it. Look how nasty Madonna been all her life. Nobody ever says anything. Madonna's been over sexual her whole entire life. Katy Perry has over sexualized songs. Rihanna has over sexualized songs. Beyonce, 40 years old, talking about surfboard. Even Missy Elliott was talking about go down low, eat it like a vulture. Even Missy Elliott was making sexual songs. Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, all of them was just as sexual as black women, or more. Christina Aguilera. So These black women shouldn't get looked upon no different than these white chicks that's out there. Right. Well, people don't because sex sells. Because sex sells. So if if sex is what's selling, right? If sex is what's paying the bills, and these people want to blow up, and they want to be millionaires, what do you think they're gonna come in the gate doing? Yeah, genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. What the fuck do you think she meant by that? Britney Spears, 15 years old, in her Catholic high socks and mini skirt and shirt tied in the and at the front. 14 years old. So I know what you're saying, but it's not their image. It's the game's image. It's the game's image. And if that's what's gonna take, I'll go over it. If that's what it's gonna take to be a star, they have to roll with the punches. And when they sit down, when they sign that contract, they're signing into whatever that record label says. Britney Spears Ben came out and said, those wasn't my choice to do those songs. I didn't want to do those records. They made me do those records. Tuesday for Tory, I think he'll get arraigned. I don't think much will happen Tuesday. They're not going to have witnesses and stuff like that. They're going to have to call him back. They're going to have to call him back for that. So Tuesday, I think he'll get arraigned. I think he'll get charged. I think they'll set some sort of hearing date when he's down on bail. Of course, Spice Girls, Pussycat Dolls, all of them. TLC, Destiny's Child, they all talked about it. Right, they have a 911 call for everything else, right, Keita? They said that the police got alerted. Somebody said there was an argument. Somebody was shooting in the air. But, Sam, you're not going to get better representation until people stop watching, listening to, and feeding into the sex. Not every single song, but they had enough of them. So you have to remember something. In the 80s, the wave was positivity, um, stop the violence. So everybody got on that wave. There was Public Enemy, there was KRS-One, there was freaking um, a lot of the groups that was preaching positivity. We stopped wearing gold chains because we said they were shackles. All the black rappers stopped wearing gold chains because they said they represented shackles. In the late 80s, we got on that wave. Everybody started rocking medallions, African medallions. What up, James? Jimmy Ace? Everybody started rocking African medallions for a while. But it's just that people started getting on that sex sales wave and never got off it. So, but Tory, this is the thing that gets me about Tory. Bro, stop saving these hoes. Stop running up there. Oh no, Kelsey. This guy couldn't wait to defend Kelsey. Has Kelsey defended you yet, Tory? Has she come out and said, nah, Tory didn't do it? Not one time. Not one time has that security guard, who everybody still don't know his part in this whole thing, the security guard was obviously there when she got shot, but wasn't there when the cops pulled him over. So where this nigga go? So where this dude go? Nobody's asking about the security guard? Nobody's asking about the security guard? Right. Why would this nigga want Meg back? You see what I'm saying? Well, if Tory is covering for the security guard, then Tory is dumb. The security guard popped right up in that video. He popped right up in most high video. The security guard popped right up in that video with no problem. But that's not true though, Keita. So if you want to add that on to another lie, there are no records of anyone going to jail but Tory. Why would Kelsey go to jail? Unless Kelsey had something to do with the shooting. Why would she go to jail? Security need to take the charge. They need to keep Tory out of jail so Tory can bail his ass out. You don't let the star take the charge. When did Kelsey Mama say that? But how come there's no record or no mugshot of Kelsey nor the security guard? There's no mugshot and there's no record. But the only person that there's a record of getting arrested that night is Tory Lanez. So if Kelsey went to jail, there's no record of it. Okay, even she may be stretching the truth, but this is my whole take on the whole thing. It don't matter if she got shot by mistake. It don't matter. If Tory Lanez is responsible for that gun going off and hitting this girl or knocking glass out and breaking the glass and the glass went into the back of her foot or the bullet fragments or whatever, I don't feel sorry for him because you have no business with a loaded gun out in Hollywood fucking Hills. And you got security. So I don't care. I really don't care if he did it by mistake. He still should get punished for it. He shouldn't get 22 years, but he should still get punished for it. So you can miss me with all that. He did it by mistake. He still should get punished for it because he had no business waving no gun at that woman. I seriously doubt Megan shot herself. Somebody would have been said. Then how come Tory? Then what would be? How come Tory wouldn't say anything? If she shot herself, so she's making up the story about walking outside the car and someone shooting at her. What's up, Melon? What up, Melon and Monroe? Her bodyguard took the day off. The security guard was the Tory security was so called with him. Hit the like button coming through the door. The Cash App is Heaven Hollywood. So y'all think she just grabbed the gun and shot herself? So for the people who think she shot herself and she just that drunk, she didn't remember shooting herself. Someone tell me. So that means she's just blatantly lying. So now, if you're blatantly lying, you could go to jail because you're falsely accusing someone and you know it's not possible that they shot you. So you really think that Megan Thee Stallion is that ballsy with her career right now on fire that she would make up a story that she was, and that means that whole story has to be made up. If she shot herself, where did she get? I don't want to argue no more. I get out the car. I'm walking away. She said she lied to the cop because she didn't want to get in trouble with the gun, right? About what happened. But that won't put you in jail. Not telling the cops that you were shot ain't gonna put you in jail because you're not falsely accusing. If you are saying that this man shot you and you know you shot yourself, that's a felony. That is a felony. That doesn't make sense, but it also don't make sense. But for people saying that, oh, she was attacking Tory, it don't make sense for Tory to let her back in the car either. That don't make sense either. It don't make sense for Tory to still want her back. If she's lying on you, bruh, that don't make sense either. If Megan's lying on you, if Megan's trying to frame you, if Megan is putting false information on an affidavit, that means she don't give a fuck about you. Why do you want her back? So that don't make no sense either. I wouldn't want nobody like that back. I wouldn't want nobody like that back. Right, he wanted Kylie. He mentioned Kylie about 5 times on that damn record. Well, this Kelsey girl don't seem like she gonna talk. He just liked another new picture of Kylie. Tori is walking around. I'm not gonna lie. Tori seems unbothered. Well, we see how she was manipulated by Trey Songz. She was in the car with Wiz Khalifa all over. You talking about the dogs of hip hop? Wiz Khalifa? Wiz Khalifa don't give a fuck. He run up in everything, and you don't hear from Wiz. Wiz is the ultimate love him and leave him, don't wife him in the industry. You lucky, other than Amber Rose, and you saw he got out of that situation. You lucky if you keep Wiz's attention for 2 weeks. Wiz Khalifa is the ultimate bachelor. You lucky if you keep Wiz attention for 2 weeks. Wiz Khalifa don't love them hoes. That's why I fuck with Wiz. Wiz is my nigga. When did Wiz say that? Nah, Wiz Khalifa didn't say that. Ain't no way Wiz Khalifa said that about who? About Megan Thee Stallion? No way. Wiz don't do that. Wiz Khalifa said Megan near the shower, or he said Amber near the shower. No way. Mm-mm. Wiz ain't that type of guy. Wiz ain't that. Wiz ain't built like that. He ain't gonna say that. Now, y'all, I don't want to call y'all liars. Y'all gotta show me that. That's what I'm saying. You guys show me that. Wiz, ain't no way Wiz said that. I met Wiz. Wiz ain't that type of dude. He ain't gonna play no chick like that. If he don't talk about Amber Rose, if he don't talk about Amber Rose whole ass, he ain't gonna talk about nobody. Now I like I said, I heard long before she had Stinky Twinkie. Now I heard that before she even blew up. Cause I came to my live and told y'all I heard she got Stinky Twinkie. Now that might be true, but who's saying that rumor? Tori don't think it's stink. I'm never really gonna take um, word from a nigga that she just dumped. So I'm asking the question again: where is Kelsey? And if Kelsey is for if Kelsey is for Tory, Kelsey ain't going to court Tuesday. Kelsey's not going to court Tuesday. So only Tory is going to court Tuesday. I don't see how she's standing by him and ain't saying nothing. I'm sorry. I'd be like, you better go out there and make some sort of statement, ho, if you standing by me. Tuesday might be too fucking late. Man, I don't know what type of moves y'all think these people making. I don't know how y'all can look at these moves and say they smart moves. Everybody thinks that staying quiet when you're innocent is the right move. When has staying quiet when you're innocent been the right move? Tell me. I ain't never seen nobody innocent stay quiet and it been the right move. Empress, what up? It's only the right move when you guilty. Right, but he's the one being accused. She's not being accused. She's already came out and said she didn't do it, and he's already said he didn't do it. That's why everybody's like, what about Kelsey? Nobody's talking about Kelsey because Megan didn't say Kelsey. Megan didn't say Kelsey. Megan said Tori. Kelsey came out. She was the very first one that said, first of all, I didn't shoot Megan. I would never do nothing like that, and I wasn't the one with the gun. So she was saying that pretty much there was a gun there, but she wasn't the one with it. Right, the security guard. You want to sit up and be all up in music videos. Nigga, where were you on the night of July 12th, motherfucker? That's what I'd be if I was Tory's lawyer. Get that big ass security guard on the stand. Where were you on the night of July 12th, motherfucker? What does Travis Scott have to say about all this? Kylie, Tory, Meg bullcrap? Nothing. Because Travis Scott is doing his own thing. Travis Scott fucking another bitch on the low. He don't give a fuck. Well, security should have came up and took the charge. Security should have took the charge then already. That nigga ain't taking no charge for Tory. He like, nah. Sitting out there in a damn music video, and then Tory going out in the clubs. I'm like, dog, come on, bro. You said what you said. Everybody thought that was cute. I said, all y'all doing is pissing Rock Nation off. Jay sent back like, oh, oh, so he thinks it's a game. Okay. So he thinks it's a game. Just lay low, Tory. Lay low. You said what you said. You should end it at that, bruh. That's what I'm saying. People, you see, I think people forget, and Keita G should know because of the man that she does lives with. People need to remember Jay Z. I'm going to repeat this to y'all one more time just in case. Let me break it down for you. One more time. Like the Force MD said, let me break it down for you. One more time. Jay Z, Sean Carter, is nothing to play with. He's nothing to play with. The dude is nothing to play with. He's dedicated his life to Lucifer. This nigga gonna go to hell with gasoline jaws on. He knows it and he don't care. Because he wants to do as thou wilt. He follows Aleister Crowley. He believes that this life right here is the only life you live. So he doesn't believe that there's a heaven or hell. What's up, Jasmine? He don't believe there's a heaven or hell. He believes that everyone is God over themselves. And when you think that way, but people just want to keep on believing and keep on believing it and keep on believing it. And I said from the beginning, if you're going to say something, nigga, oh, I didn't do it. I wasn't the wrong one that night. Okay, who was it? Who was? If you didn't do it, you saying you didn't do it. You saying Kelsey didn't do it. Then who did it? Security guard? He was gone. Why did the security guard leave? Anybody ask that question? Nobody seems to want to ask that question. Why did the security guard leave? Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got him. Miss Christian, what up? Miss Christian Ray? What's going on, mamas? Right, it was 4 people in the car, but it was 3 people when they got pulled over. See what I'm saying? There was 4 people in the car, but there was only 3 people when they got pulled over. When they got pulled over, Tori was driving. Megan was in the back passenger side. Kelsey was in the back driver's side. Yes, I did. The moment you came in. But hi, live wife. If Megan was my artist, how would I have handled it? I would have told her, this is the bottom line. First of all, if Megan was my artist, she wouldn't have fucking been out without her security. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if this situation happened, immediately I would have said, my number one rule, don't lie to the police. And on top of that, I don't know whether Kelsey was her handler or whatever. I think Kelsey was her handler. Megan should have had, after they saw all of those incidents on with Trey Songz and with Easy, Jeezy, whatever the hell his name is, and what, I would not allow her out without a chaperone. And I don't mean Kelsey, because Kelsey gonna do what she say. Rock Nation should have applied her a damn chaperone. One of their security guards. Not this dude that wants to fuck her and lets her do whatever she wants. So Rock Nation, to be so smart, They messed that one up. They probably doing it now, but now the horse is already out of the barn. So now, if she is lying about any of this, if she's lying about any of this, Rock Nation either got to clean it up with LAPD, right, and just say, you know what, can we just get them deported? Can you just get deported back, put on probation, and have to be deported back? That's another thing. She may not even told Rock Nation where she was going. If Tory has a witness. But who's going to be Tory's witness? Who's going to have the balls? Who's going to have the balls to be Tory's witness and go side by side with him and go against Jay-Z? That's the question. That's the question. That's the question. Who's going to have the guts to be Tory's witness? I'm a classic. What up? Kelsey's already facing backlash. Kelsey now ain't down with Megan no more. So what Kelsey gonna do? She gonna try to get the Jordan Woods treatment and go out and what get a Fashion Nova deal or something like that? Cause Megan was her meal ticket. Now Megan ain't rocking with her no more. She ain't on no island chilling. She ain't got no money. Cause Megan done cut that shit off. You best the best dad. So whatever money she using the money she already had. She better hit. She better get that OnlyFans going. She better get that OnlyFans popping. Bust it wide open, ho. You get $15 a membership. Especially right now, people is hot. I'd be like, come hear my story on my OnlyFans. Come there, don't tell them motherfuckers. I might be late, but what is the deal with Jaguar Wright exposing the industry? Is someone banking investing? No one is backing Jaguar Wright. This is what Jaguar is doing. Jaguar knows she's only going to have a limited amount of time. She plans on putting out a documentary. What she's trying to do is get up enough buzz to have somebody invest in this documentary. That's why she's trying to partner up with people. That's why she's trying to partner up with Storm. You know, she's trying to get Storm, his stupid ass, to invest his little YouTube money in her documentary. And then she's gonna try to sell it on the internet or what have you. Jaguar live in your city. What city is that, Keita? She still live in Philly? I did hear about that. I heard about that collab. Me personally, I thought Lavish was the name of Cardi's record with Drake. Now maybe I'm wrong. And she did say, well, if y'all mad now, wait till y'all see who my next collab is with. You gonna really be mad. So that's either Nicki, Drake, or Rihanna. And I already heard she already got records with Rihanna and Drake. Now, I didn't hear about a record with Nicki, but then again, I didn't hear about a record with Megan till it was already out. Oh, in Dallas. Um, yeah, and then but then the other night she's like, in an extended stay. Like, what are you doing? So you must really be doing bad. Like, if you're in extended stay and you're trying to front like you don't need the money, that's not gonna end up good for Jag. What are you doing in an extended stay in a hotel and then you're talking all this shit about? See, then it comes off like you're hating. If you were sitting back like in your condo, like, let me tell you all something, smoking your cigar and you letting people saying, okay, she got a pretty nice house. You know what I mean? And then people will take you more serious. But if you coming out here and people talking about you homeless and you ain't got no food and you in extended stay and you know who's gonna take you serious? They're gonna say, okay, so you coming out exposing these people because you doing bad. And she's really not caring right now. She's trying to talk about everybody, Jay Z, Clive Davis. She's talking about, oh, she's trying to make the industry fair. Jaguar, she on drugs? People say she on drugs. She says she's not. She says she don't do drugs. She don't drink no more. The root story. I'm sure there's some truth he's saying. I'm sure there's some truth to what he's saying. She might be stretching the truth a little bit. Yeah, her location be on because, like I said, yeah, she wants to make it known that it's her. But let me clean up a couple of Jaguars mishaps. Now, like I said, she does. Thanks. She does have a lot of truth in her stories, right? But her latest video, for instance, she said Dame Dash really loved Aaliyah. Oh, one thing about him, he really loved that woman. He loved Aaliyah so much that he tried to talk to Beyonce. He was fucking Rachel Roy and allegedly was fucking Ananda Lewis when Aaliyah went to do the video. And when she said, "Oh, do you know why Aaliyah was rushing back? Because she got a phone call that Dame was in accident." That is the first time I ever heard that story. That is false. That is false. Aaliyah got a phone call. Yeah, did get a phone call. But she got a phone call that Damon Dash was fucking Ananda Lewis right after he gave her an engagement ring. That is why she tried to fly back. And then I ain't never heard nothing about no, oh, because Dame was in an accident and she wanted to get back because she heard he was. Don't you think she would call somebody to make sure that's true? I mean, stop it. That is not true. Oh, Dame said he never made that call. No, because that phone call, yeah, she was partially right. Like I said, she has some truth in her story. She was partially right. But it had nothing to do with Dame being a fatal accident. Dame was messing with Ananda Lewis. And he was messing with Becky with the good hair at the same time because the moment Aaliyah died, a few months later, Rachel Roy was pregnant and they were engaged. Jay, Dame got with Aaliyah so Jay couldn't have her. Because that's how Aaliyah ended up saying fuck Jay-Z. Because Dame went and snitched and said Jay was off with Beyonce. That's what really happened. Then she told a story about um, Kim Porter catching Diddy sucking Andre Harrell's dick, and Diddy, to bribe her, bought her new Benz. That is not true. That story is a little off. The real story is a female that was working for Bad Boy or for Uptown Records. The story goes there was a female working for Uptown Records that came in on Diddy. And she's the one that Andre Harrell bought the Benz. So like I said, she's in the right church, but she got the wrong pew. So she's in the right church, but she's sitting in the wrong pew. What's up, Ashanti? It was another female who was working for Bad Boy, and she was an employer, and she called him and she kind of blackmailed him, like, yo, next thing you know, she had a new Benz, and they were like, how you driving a new Benz and you just work for Bad Boy? Jaguar thinks that she was a threat to Mary. Now, let's be really clear. Jaguar can sing. Jaguar has an amazing voice. Jaguar's voice is probably better than Mary's. Where I will agree with her is Mary J. Blige don't like competition. She don't like competition. And the only time I can see Mary hating on Jaguar when Jay-Z tried to hire Jag to go on tour with him and sing all the Mary J. Blige songs because Mary J. couldn't come on tour. And Mary J. went off on Jay-Z and was like, they don't have that bitch singing my songs. So that I can see Mary telling Jay, nah, don't have that bitch singing my songs. Especially if she heard Jaguar was popping shit about her. Which Jag, she talks about Mary's attitude, but what Jag don't talk about is her reputation. There's a lot of people that said Jag was problematic. A lot of people think that said Jag has a bad attitude. But she can sing. And when she was on Unplugged with Jay-Z and she was singing Song Cry, she tore it up. She tore it up. So she ain't lying about that. But she's obsessed with Mary. She's obsessed with Mary. The Alicia Keys stories, I've been telling y'all that, and so has the blog. They've been telling you that Alicia Keys is a broccoli eater. Everybody in the industry know Alicia Keys was a broccoli eater, and everybody in the industry also knows that Clive Davis pretty much created Alicia Keys. But then, but then Jag throws in, oh, they forgot about Angie Stone because no, Angie Stone was never on that level. That was her on Song Cry on the unplugged version. So everybody knows Alicia's the broccoli eater. Yes, everybody knows that Alicia cheated on what's his name, London Keys or whatever the hell his name is. Everybody knows that. Not London Keys. I'm so something else Keys. Everybody knows that. But she didn't, knock Angie Stone out the box. And Angie Stone was never on that level. She was never going to be on that level. Jag was on, no, she was on the unplugged version. She was sitting next to Jay-Z singing Song Cry on the unplugged version of Song Cry. Crucial Keys, thank you. Yeah, we know you cheated on Crucial Keys with another nigga. We know she was messing with Damon Wayne's wife, ex-wife, Daphne Wayne's. We know that. We know that. You know, I heard that her and Beyonce did their little thing a couple of times. So that's not a big deal. Angie Stone was always going to have her own fans. She was always going to have her own lane. So Alicia Keys did not do anything. And we heard the story about, well, I don't know who heard that story. I heard the story about her, you know, going up in the studio when Swizz was in there with Nicki and Alicia Keys was coming in there like, oh, okay, this nigga up in here with Nicki alone. And on top of that, Swizz was still married. So she always kept her eye on Swizz when he was around Nicki Minaj. That's a known fact. She'll get all up in the pictures with Nicki with Beyonce. But you know, Alicia Keys is gonna be, you know, if you gonna get some of Swizz, I'm gonna have to be involved. And Nicki don't roll like that. Nicki ain't rolling with the broccoli. Nicki strictly dickly. Jag hates Mary J. Blige, you know, but the stories he's telling about Mary fucking everybody, that's not too far from the truth because even Gene Deal, who has no problem with Mary J. Blige, even Gene Deal said that Mary told him, I sucked a lot of dicks to get where I'm at. Now that's Puffy's old bodyguard. He has no problem with Mary. He said Mary said out of her own mouth, Gene, yeah, I got money, but for the amount of dicks I sucked, I should have more money than this. Now Mary was mad at Keisha Cole because Mary was threatened by Keisha Cole. Because they was really trying to make Keisha Cole the West Coast Mary J. Blige. And then Keisha Cole was coming with the hits. See, Jag didn't have no hits. Jag didn't have no hits. Keisha Cole was a real threat because Keisha Cole was coming with the hits. So she was very threatened by Keisha Cole. And she just wanted to be, you know what I mean? Let's just keep it real. Keisha Cole wanted Mary J. Blige's approval. I mean, I think, hey, what did what's her name? Ayuko say? Motherfucking right, I'm bitter. That bitch admitted it. I think she's a little bitter. She probably got a right to be. With her talent and the way she used to produce songs and co-write songs with Jill Scott and co-write with Erica Badu and do some vocal arrangements for Badu, I think she's got a little right to be better. I think she got a right to be better. Did Janae fuck Drake? That's a good question. I think she did. I think she did. That's the reason why I believe they fell out. And because at one point in time they were acting like it was straight friends, but the way she reacted to Drake and she stopped following him at a time. I don't think they follow each other now. Um, she was getting up on stage talking about some fuck it was Aubrey and David. I'm like, damn, how did Aubrey get in it? At one point in time, she changed the lyrics and threw Drake's name in there. So I believe that she thought it was a little bit more than what it was. When that whole thing went down with the Meek situation, um, Janae Aiko was taking Meek's side. So she was definitely mad at Drake for something. And Mary was bitter at at Keisha Cole. And Mary is like Lil Kim. They always mad at Diddy because Mary was fucking Diddy at first and thought that was gonna make her the queen of Bad Boy, and then Diddy just came and gave that to Faith because Faith was fucking the king of New York. So Diddy came and gave that to Faith. Mary was hot, and then here comes Diddy around again, and then he started doing music with Keisha Cole. Diddy started fucking Keisha Cole. Why has Iggy been mentioning Nicki so often recently? Because Iggy's never, that's what Dolly asked. Iggy's never had a problem with Nicki. Nicki had a problem with Iggy. Iggy's always like Nicki. She didn't start dissing Nicki until Nicki tried to play her that day. But Iggy's never had a problem with Nicki. Lori ran through? Of course, Lori Harvey's ran through already. Jay-Z possessed? That's what Lila J asked. I'm gonna say he's possessed. I just say he's a devil worshiper. Mary in first reverses, she'll wash Faith. Faith don't got enough hits to mess with Mary. Do I watch Everyday Struggle? Not a lot, Lila J. Not a lot. Very rarely. Very rarely, because I can't take Nadeska. I don't like Wayno. I fuck with academics a little bit to an extent, but I can't watch it because I don't like Wayno and I don't like Nadeska. Did Alicia Keys fuck Drake? No, she did not. Alicia Keys did not fuck Drake. But Swizz Beats probably thought Drake wanted to fuck Alicia. Why Offset and Lil Baby beef? I think I answered this before. That's all record label behind the scenes shit, Lil J. It's Culture Offset child. I believe Culture is Offset child. She looked like Offset to me. She looked more like Offset than Cardi to me. So I believe that is his child. No, please delete. Patricia said, "Are you still gonna do your lives on Bijo?" Or no, please delete that app. That was a bad mistake. I'm sorry for telling y'all to even download that shit. Everybody that downloaded Bijo for me, please delete that shit. Thanks. Rumma Rumble said, "What's up, man? What's up, Rumma? Thanks for joining the live." I don't know if Mary was caught on tape doing it. Like I think Jag might be. I believe if Mary J. Blige was caught on tape doing it, that tape would have been out by now. But again, like I said, Jag exaggerates a little bit. It doesn't look like Pop Smoke. I did hear she fucked Pop Smoke. Allegedly, I did allegedly hear that she dipped on him and fucked Pop Smoke. Allegedly. I can't confirm that, but I did hear that story. T-Boz was on Hollywood Unlocked and said the industry turned their back on TLC. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. Let me ask you something. Let me say something. They definitely turned their backs on TLC. They turned their backs on TLC when there was still all three of them. So once Left Eye died, they turned their backs on them. The industry did them dirty. They did um, TLC very dirty. I answered that if Jay Z possessed stuff. Lies, what's up? So Mary caught on tape. Yep, that's what. Wait, Cardi left. Yep, I heard that story. I heard that Cardi Pop Smoke hookup story in the streets. That was the word in the streets. They kept it real low though. They kept it real low. Jackson Mary got a train ran her when she was in the studio out with Suge Knight and Death Row. Now, again, Jag might be exaggerating a little bit. Now, I heard that Mary used to fuck with Tupac, and Tupac said that Mary had stinky twinkie. But Pac said, "Oh, sometimes her pussy be stinking." That's what Pac said to his bodyguard. He's like, "Yo, I fuck with Mary, but sometimes her pussy be stinking." Is Offset trolling Cardi by saying, "Oh, he want that WAP back"? No, he probably do. Um, Offset is gonna try to fuck. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna try to fuck, and he knows that right now he ain't gonna get a better catch. Who's he going? Who's Offset going fuck um, better than Cardi with better status, with more fame, more status, and a faker fatter ass, and faker fatter titties, and a tongue that'll fucking choke the shit out of you. I seriously believe if Cardi wraps her tongue around your dick, she can choke the fuck out of you. Where's he gonna get that from? All he can really pull is Instagram checks. But he's not gonna wife up an Instagram chick. You see what I'm saying? Cardi and Bruno. I see Bruno's back following. Was Nikki scared of Meek? I heard she was scared of him because especially when Meek, I heard when we were popping them pills that he was doing, he become violent, and he was too insecure to be with Nicki Minaj. He was too insecure to be with Nicki. I have not heard Saweetie was ran through. I have not heard that. Is Gucci Mane? Lil J says Gucci Mane a clone. I always believe that is not the same Gucci. That's just me. How do I think Jaguar's rampage is going to end? Um, I think she'll put out a documentary. I think it'll flop. I think enough people will come back and counter her story and say whatever. Or somebody's going to sue her and put a cease and desist against her. You know what I mean? I think she's trying to take people. She sees now that you're getting money from Cash App, you're getting money through PayPal, you're getting money through this and that. I believe she's going to try to rack up the documentary. She's going to say, oh, buy the documentary for $5, buy the documentary for $10. And I think she's going to probably make about $100,000 or something like that. And she's going to, throw in stories and say, oh, they paying me $5 million. So, Jag, stop it. Because I truly believe if somebody was trying to give you $500,000 to be quiet, you would have been quiet. Because you were on complaining about all I got was $210 for my cause. But if they're gonna ask you for 500K. Do you really think you're going to make 500K off these stories? Mm, I doubt it. So Jaguar is capping because she wants people to think that these celebrities are in an uproar, like, oh my God. But Jaguar ain't saying nothing that Wendy Williams wasn't saying. You know what I'm saying? Like Jaguar not saying nothing that a whole bunch of people in this industry, B.O.B., you know what I'm saying? Like B.O.B. was exposing way more than that. Hell, you can go to the blog and see all them shit for $2. She's gonna be asking people to pay $10, $15 for the documentary, and 90% of the stories is on the blog. I fuck with Jag, but you know, it is what it is. Jai Denner said he liked Cardi. Who's that? Jai Denner. Is Bruno ever gonna marry that longtime girlfriend he bothers the clock is ticking? Bruno, he might marry that chick and still keep doing what he's doing. Bruno gonna fuck until he can't fuck no more. Was 21 and Amber real? 21 and Amber was a contract. 21 and Amber was a contract. I believe she was. I believe she was Hollywood underage, but I don't think she was really underage because I think she's older than what she says. So technically, she probably wasn't underage, but to in Hollywood she was. Yep, Boy Wonder was Jay-Z 36 in the Karate Class. Listen, Boy Wonder, that's a funny question. If anybody knows these rappers, it would be who? Other rappers, right? Don't you think these other rappers know how old these rappers really are? So when Nas said in 2001, you 36 in a karate class, I truly believe Jay-Z was turning 36 that year in 2001. He was turning 36 in 2001. That was 19 years ago. Jay-Z is about 55 years old. He's about 54, turning 55. Even Star from Star and Buckwild said, me and Jay-Z the same age. So if you're 35 in 2001, and that's 19 years ago, what's 35 and 19? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That means in December, he'll be turning what? 54? Try to act like he only 50. Stop it, nigga. That's like Beyonce. It's Rihanna, nigga. That's like Beyonce. Beyonce been 37 for like the last 5 years. Yes, Reese. Good night, Reese. Thank you. It's Rihanna, nigga. That dude that made I'm a Classic Man song. Okay. Star looks great for his age because Star went on became a vegetarian. He used to be in very bad predicament, but Star had a liver surgery that could have ended his life. So he stopped drinking and everything. His liver was destroyed. Like back in them days, all Star did was drink, eat bad, stay up all night, drink. So his liver, he had to flush his liver out. And I think he had a liver transplant, if I'm not mistaken. I think Kim is over Kanye, but I think Kim is going to try to make it work down to the last. I don't know what. Why? I have no idea. I would have got if I was a bitch, I would have been got rid of Kanye. Yeah, Sunshine, I definitely will. Thank you, Sunshine, for joining. Chop Beyonce's leg off and count the rings. That's how low. Oh my God, that's so disgusting, live boy. So if Clive Davis really 88, yeah, Clive Davis is he's probably about 88. Dolly. Well, Kim is dumb. She should leave. Kim is stupid. She's staying with Kanye. There's really no reason. How did Tia and Tamara avoid falling victim to the industry like the Olsons? Tia and Tamara, they that's a good question. I heard now I just heard, don't quote me. I heard that Tia and Tamara's mama took them dicks for them. Now, that's what I heard. Do not quote me, do not confirm. Because you gotta remember, if you sell your child to the industry, when them dicks come, you can take them dicks for your child if you want. And that's what I heard happen. But then they didn't sell their soul. See what I'm saying? Because both of them together, hey, daughter, what's going on? You left out of here the other day, stitched for no reason. Um, the the both of them together are only worth 25,000. What's up, Sam? The both of them together are only worth 25 million together. And they've been on TV since the 90s or late 80s, and they're only worth 25 million together. So that's not selling your soul type of money. They've been on TV 30 fucking years or more, and they're only worth 25 million together. So that ain't sell your soul net worth. Yeah, the Olsons got the fuck up out of TV. Collecting AARP. What's up, Joanne B? Okay, okay, okay. I was wondering what happened to you. Steph Curry and his wife are swingers? Absolutely not. Aisha ain't sharing that with nobody. Steph and Aisha are not swingers. Young Thug and Migos. Did Leo fuck Young Thug and Migos? Hmm. That's hard. That's hard to. But he signed all these dudes, and you got to give something up. Hey, Yana 25. What's up, Yana? Did you say Papa when you came in here? Maybe that's why I didn't say hi. I didn't see you, but Yana is the original one that called me Papa. She's the first one. Hey, Yana. Yesenia left? Yeah, Yesenia be turning in early. Exactly. You see how Aisha acting that and with that interviewer? Aisha came down there like, okay, what else? What else you want to ask my husband? That was a funny ass video, boy. Aisha came down from the stands like, okay, what are we talking about? Aisha ain't playing when it comes to Steph Curry. Oh, meanwhile, while other parents are taking the dick for their daughters, Sky Jackson's mama's taking the dick with her daughter. Oh man, Sky Jackson taking the dick with her daughter. Hold on a minute. Oh man, Sky Jackson mama's like, I want a piece of that. Y'all be seeing, I've been seeing what's her name mama around a lot too lately. While we keeping it 100, see Breezy mama sure is getting out there. You want this TV? Uh, I don't know how I'm gonna send it to you. I do got an extra one. Um, I've been seeing Chris Brown mom out here looking mighty young. She been getting out there a lot lately too. Hmm. See, talk about some mama breezy. Talk about yeah. If you want to book me, what? she got booking info on her shit. Like, oh shit, you Chris Brown's mama. What they booking you for? What they booking you for, Mama Breezy? Mm-hmm. All right, Joanne. Mama Breezy. Bow Wow Mama. Listen, his mama got booking info. She do look good. His mama got booking info on her Twitter. Why? What are they booking you for? What are they booking you for? Yep. Go check on her Instagram. Go check on her Instagram. And I'm like, you Chris Brown's mama. Like, what are you doing out here? You an Instagram dot now? You getting you charging people for you to do walkthroughs or what? So yeah, check her old pics on those. She done got some work done. Stella trying to get her groove back. She done got her work done. Ice pop. Jimmy Ace is crazy. Exactly. Exactly, Yana. What are you trying to get booked? Your son does backflips. Chris Homie's gonna do his mom like how R. Kelly did Trey Songz' mama. Yep. R. Kelly fucked Trey Songz' mama. He shut Trey Songz' ass right up too. Remember when Trey Songz used to talk all that shit about R. Kelly? R. Kelly said, I know one way to get your ass back. Send your mom over here. Mom was a big R. Kelly fan. Went over to R. Kelly. R. Kelly fucked the shit out of Trey Songz' mama. Trey Songz was so fucking embarrassed he stopped mentioning R. Kelly name. He stopped mentioning R. Kelly name. Remember when he had a beef with R. Kelly, talking about he the new R. Kelly? R. Kelly was like, all right. Feeling on your boo, feeling on your mama's booty, her booty, 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 booty. Oh man. Feeling stuck out. Oh man. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for joining me, man. If you want to support the page, Cash App is 7 Hollywood. Where is Kelsey, y'all? Kelsey, where you at? Where you at, Kelsey? Let's send a prayer for Tori. If Tori didn't do it, if Tori didn't do it, hopefully nothing happens to him. If Tori did do it, by accident or whatever else, son, you got to pay.